When was the last time you cried watching a movie?
4 nights ago in the Paris Theatre on 58th in New York.
What were you watching?
All Quiet on the Western Front. Just destroyed me, really.
Gorgeous film.
It's a beautiful and powerful and important film. It's painfully relevant today, shockingly and shamefully relevant.
I teared up watching Adam Sandler in Hustle trying to convince this guy that he needs to play better basketball or get out for how passionate he was. I'm a softie. I tear up during Ratatouille.
Stranger at the Gate, it touched my heart because it was not just that it was inspiring and moving, but it made me question what kind of world do we live in, and how such simple acts of talking to each other, inviting each other for dinner, starting a conversation can change the life of a person.
The Fabelmans got me.
Yeah,
The
why?
last moment, because it's Stevie, and
Did you say Stevie?
Stevie.
She's been on the award circuit, so he's now Stevie.
It just felt like such a beautiful nod to the people that inspire us, the little nuggets that we collect along the way that teach us how to be better artists. I just loved it.
I was actually a Top Gun Maverick when I was flying from London to LA. It's something when you are on flights. Yeah, but it was like a nostalgic thing. It was like I was completely surprised myself.
I'm not a teacher, Ice. I'm a fighter pilot.
I did cry on Triangle of Sadness, but it was laughter. I laughed really hard on that. Like, I really.
Scene?
So
Which
many.
scene?
The opening scene is really, really funny. The Balenciaga and H&M scene. But also when they're vomiting on each other. It's just like, I don't care about any of them. I was like, get all of them.
The Fabelmans had me weeping. I didn't know how to articulate losing my mom. I lost her right during that period, and it sort of uncorked a lot of emotions for me.
Wow.
I was watching Avatar 2 on the huge screen, IMAX, the whole deal, and there are moments in there where Cameron knows how to do it to you. He knows exactly the thing. So in that third act, there were a few moments where I got a little teary-eyed.
I need you with me. And I need you to be strong.
Probably Woman Talking, honestly.
Yeah.
I saw that a couple weeks ago, and I watched it with my wife. We were bawling during the credits, and we had a very long, hard conversation about parenting sons, because I have a son, and that's the kind of thing that movie does to you.
Well, I saw Avatar on Sunday.
And you cried.
I did cry.
What makes...
The Tokuns, man.
You're the second person who said that.
Yeah. I don't like what they did to those Tokuns. I don't want to spoil anything.
You just like saying that word.
I like that there's another word for whale. Like, I like being like, oh, God, I'm so bloated. I'm on day 28. I feel like such a Tokun.
I watched To Leslie the other day, and I went there, and I watched After Sun, and I went there. So
Are you a crier?
I'm a bit of a blubber when it's done well.
Yeah.
I can't stand it when it's tried to manufacture it in a way that's clumsy. But when it comes from a real place, I'm not that hard to move.
I cried watching An Affair to Remember on the plane here.
Everyone in this hotel
Has said the same thing?
Not that movie, but on a plane. Now, are you a loud crier on a plane, or you try to hide it?
No, I had a mask on, and tears were just soaking into the mask.
Notting Hill.
Really? How recently was that? Did you watch it?
I watch it all the time. Every 2 years I watch Notting Hill.
And
it's just so much fun.
I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
I had a funny experience where I told some friends to watch After Sun, and I got home, and while talking to them about why it was good, I cried again. And I was like, oh my God, I can't remember the last time talking about a movie got me emotional.
I watched Casablanca on the plane coming over here, cried.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're one of those plane criers.
Oh, I feel like
Was
there's
it loud?
something about the plane that makes people cry more. Although I would cry watching Casablanca easily.
He's looking at you, kid.